Hello and welcome to the big kickoff for all volunteers to the Special Olympics World Games this year. My name is Nina Lagrande. I will be here with you today for the kickoff. We have many volunteers, 16,000 volunteers. We need you for the Special Olympics. Without you, we can't do the World Games. So today we have a very nice program for you. How can you participate? How can you join today? We have sign language and we have German and English, and we also have Easy English. In this channel, you can hear Easy English. Very soon, the Special Olympics World Games will begin in Berlin. We are so happy. And today we have many exciting things for you. We have shows, we have interviews, and we will talk to athletes. We have a quiz. Maybe you can win something. You can open a website to join our quiz. We will talk about this later, how you can do this. We have two parts in our kickoff today. First, we talk about the Special Olympics in general, and then we have a break. And after the break, we talk about the volunteers and the volunteer program. And then we have an informal part where we can talk to each other and have a little bit of a party. Okay, are you ready? We will start with a video message. It's a message from Nancy Faeser. She is a politician in Germany. She is responsible for sport. And she also supports the World Games in Berlin. She has sent us a message by video, just for you, for the volunteers.
Dear volunteers of the Special Olympics, the time has come in just a few weeks. For the first time, the world's largest inclusive sport event will be held in Germany.
Menschen mit und ohne geistige Behinderung,
There are people from all over the
7.000
world,
Athletinnen und Athleten
people
mit
with
ihren
and
Familien und
without
Begleitung,
intellectual disabilities,
Sportbegeisterte und viele
7,000
engagierte
athletes
Menschen wie
with their
Sie.
families
Rund
and companions,
190 Nationen
sports
sind vertreten. Sie
enthusiasts
alle
and
werden
many
unsere
committed
Gesellschaft
people like you.
verändern und
Around
Inklusion nach vorne bringen.
190
Denn diese
nations
Weltspiele sind
are
so viel
part,
mehr als eine
are
Sportgroßveranstaltung.
represented.
Sie
They will
verwirklichen auch
all
gesamtgesellschaftliche
change
Ziele.
our
Inklusion,
society and
Teilhabe
bring
und die
inclusion
Umsetzung
forward,
der
because
UN-Behindertenrechtskonvention.
these World
Sie
Games
sind
are
ein
so
Fest
much
des
more than a
Miteinanders
major
und der
sport
Freude am
event.
Sport. Sie
They
haben sich
realize
entschieden, dabei einen
goals for
aktiven Part zu
society,
übernehmen, und dafür möchte ich
inclusion,
Ihnen heute
participation,
sehr
and the
herzlich danken.
implementation
Denn
of the
Sie,
UN
die rund
Convention.
16.000 freiwilligen, tatkräftigen Helferinnen und
You, the
Helfer, Sie machen
16,000
die Special
so
Olympic
active
World Games
volunteers are
2023
what
in
makes the
Berlin
Special
erst
Olympic
möglich.
World Games
Mit
in
Ihrem
Berlin
Einsatz
possible.
sind Sie nicht nur Teil einer
With
gelebten
your
Inklusion,
commitment,
sondern
you are not
Ehrenamt
only
und
part
bürgerschaftliches
of
Engagement
a
sind
living
auch das
inclusion,
Rückgrat unserer
but
Gesellschaft
you are the
insgesamt.
backbone
Für
of
unser
our
Miteinander
society
ist
as a whole.
solch freiwillige
Such
Arbeit unverzichtbar.
voluntary
Sich
work
füreinander
is so
einzusetzen,
important
stärkt unseren gesellschaftlichen
us.
Zusammenhalt und unsere demokratische
Volunteering
Kultur.
for each other
Etwas ganz Besonderes
strengthens
sind hier
our
die
social cohesion and
Volunteer-Tandems.
our
Menschen mit
democratic
und ohne
culture.
Behinderung helfen gemeinsam.
People
Ich wünsche
with
mir,
and
dass diese
without
Best Practice auch für die
disabilities
künftigen
help each other.
Großveranstaltungen in Deutschland zum
I
Standard
hope
werden wird.
that this
Sie,
best
liebe
practice will
Freiwillige,
also
sind aber
become the
nicht nur
standard
selbst
for
ein großes
future
Vorbild.
events in
Sie
Germany.
unterstützen auch
But
die
you,
Athletinnen
dear
und Athleten
volunteers,
der Special
are not
Olympics
only a
World Games
great
dabei,
role model
internationale
yourselves,
Vorbilder für die
you
Kraft des
support
Sports zu
the
sein.
athletes of
Schon
the
im
Special
Juni werden Sie uns
Olympics
und aller Welt zeigen,
in being
dass es nur darauf
international role
ankommt,
models
nicht nur
for
darauf
the power
ankommt,
of
das
sports.
Beste zu zeigen. Ihre sportliche Höchstleistungen stehen dann im Mittelpunkt und zeigen uns, wie
Their
gelebte
best
Teilhabe aussieht.
is
Wir wollen,
important.
dass unsere Gesellschaft
We
inklusiver
all
wird
want
und alle in
and
ihrer Verschiedenheit
that our
wertgeschätzt
society
werden.
becomes more
Dahin wollen wir die
inclusive
Menschen mitnehmen
and
und
for
dafür mit den
everyone
Weltspielen einen
to be
starken Impuls
valued in
setzen.
their
Vielen herzlichen
diversity.
Dank, liebe Volunteers aus
Thank you
allen
very much,
beteiligten
dear
Ländern,
volunteers,
dass Sie
for
dazu
contributing
beitragen.
to this.
Ich freue mich auf die
I'm
Wettkämpfe
looking
und darauf,
forward to
viele
the
von Ihnen im Juni
competitions,
in Berlin zu
and I'm
sehen.
looking
Ich
forward to
wünsche Ihnen
seeing
eine
many of
spannende
you
und
in Berlin.
ereignisreiche Zeit.
I wish you an exciting and eventful time. Thank you very much, Nancy Faeser. Now we are in America. Timothy Shriver is the president. He is the chair of and the son of Eunice Shriver.
Hello, everyone. I'm Tim Shriver.
He's the son
I'm
of
very
Eunice
proud to be
Shriver.
the chair of
Hi, I'm
Special
Tim
Olympics
Shriver.
International, but
I'm very
humbled
proud to be
to be able
here.
to join in welcoming all of you to the family
I
of
am
Special
able to
Olympics
join the
volunteers,
games.
to the adventure of the 2023
I
Special Olympics
welcome you
World Summer
to the
Games in
family of
Berlin
the
in
Special
Germany,
Olympics, to
and
the
to
adventure
the
of the
extraordinary
games,
power
and to
of
the
the
power of
athletes,
the
the
athletes,
competition,
the
spirit
competition, and
of the
to the
Special Olympics
spirit
movement.
of the
Welcome to
games.
each and every one of you.
Welcome to each and
As
every
you
one of
know,
you. As
people
you
will come
know,
from all over the
people will
world in
come
a few
from
short
all
weeks
over the
to Berlin.
world
They will come
in a few
representing
short
the
weeks to
best
Berlin.
of their countries.
They will
will
come
come
representing the
the
best of
hope
the
of our
countries.
entire
They will
planet for the
come
future. They will come
representing
as
the
people
hope of
with
our
intellectual
entire
talents,
planet.
and they will
They
come
will
looking
come
to
as
you to
people with
remind them, to
intellectual
prove to them,
challenges,
to
and they will
encourage
come
them,
looking
to
to you,
reinforce their
to
conviction
remind them, to
that
prove
their
them,
message
to
is powerful,
encourage them,
that the inclusion
that their
revolution
message is
is
powerful,
essential,
that the
that
inclusion
you as the
revolution is
volunteers
essential,
believe in
and
them
that
so that
you,
they in turn can
as the
believe in themselves.
volunteers, believe in them,
We all need
so
support.
that they in
We are
turn
living
can
in a
believe
time
in
when so
themselves.
many people
We
are
all need
angry,
support.
divided,
We are
giving up.
living in a
You, the
difficult time
volunteers of the
when so
2023
many
Games,
people are
sending
angry,
a different
divided,
message. We
and
are
are
not
giving up.
we are giving.
You are not
We
giving
are
up.
not staying home.
We are
coming
giving.
out.
We are
We are
not
telling
staying at
people it's
home.
hopeless.
We
are
are coming
believing,
out. We are
embodying,
not
and
telling
committing
people it's
ourselves
hopeless.
to a
We are
powerful future.
believing.
Whatever job you take,
Whatever
role
job
play,
you take,
please know that all of us in
whatever
the
role
Special
you
Olympics
play,
movement are enormously
please
grateful
know
to
that
you.
all of us are
But
enormously
whatever
grateful
job or
to
whatever
you.
role you take, please
Whatever
also take a
job or
moment to
whatever
notice
role
the
you
athletes
take,
when they come.
please take a
Whether you're
moment
face to
to
face or in a
notice
back room
the
watching on a
athletes
screen.
when they
Check
come.
the eyes.
Check
Look
the
at
eyes.
bodies.
Look at the bodies.
Try to see beneath the surface
Try
the
to
spirit, the
see
hopes of
beneath
these human
the
beings
surface,
who
to
have
the
risked
spirit.
so much. Living
See
day
the
to
hopes
day with
of
scorn
these
and
human
humiliation.
beings.
They have risked it
They
all
have risked so
to
much.
come to Berlin
They have risked it
to try to
all to
send a
come
different
to
message
Berlin to try
because they
to
believe
send a
in
different
you.
message because they
By
believe in
believing in
you.
them,
By
you give us all
believing in
hope
them,
that
you
not
give
only
us
will these
all hope
games be an extraordinary
that not
success,
only
but they will be
will
a
these
message to
games be
every German, to
an
every European, and I dare
success,
say to everyone
but
in the
they
world
will be a
over.
message to
It is
every
time for us all to
German,
join
to every
the inclusion
European,
revolution,
and to
and you, the
everybody,
volunteers, together
to
with our
everyone.
athletes,
It's
are the
time for
leaders.
us
Thank you
all
so
to
much.
join
I
the
can't wait to
inclusion
see you
revolution.
at the
And
World
you, the
Games
volunteers,
in
together
Berlin
with our
in a
athletes,
few
are the
short days.
leaders. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And you ask yourself, which sports do we have in the games? Some of you have also finished the training. You can see different sports in the time from the 17th to the 25th of June. There are people from 190 nations. They are athletes and unified partner. The games are the biggest sport event in the world. It's the most important sport event for a long time. Now you see different sports. We will inform you about the sports. Now we start with the Theater Tikva. It's in Berlin, in a part of Berlin. It's in Kreuzberg. There are 3 women. They will show you the bowling dance.
못한 태도 간녀린 몸에 쏙 가려진 볼륨은 두 배로 거침없이 찍힌 굳이 보진 않지 넌지 블랙하면 핑크 우린 예쁘장한 savage 원하던 대놓고 뺐지 너무래도 칼로 무배기 두 손엔 가득한 fat checks 궁금하면 해봐 fact check 눈 높인 꼭대기 물 만난 물고기 좀 톡해 난 toxic 유혹해 I'm fox Hit you with that do-do-do-do Oh yeah, oh yeah Hit you with that do-do-do-do Oh yeah, oh yeah Blackpink 지금 내가 걸어가는 거린 Blackpink 4-way 사거리 동서 남북 사방으로 running 이는 버킷리스트 싹 다 버려 널 당기는 것도 멀리 밀치는 것도 제 멋대로 하는 bad girl 조금 싫어하고 누가 뭐라 하던 with a bass drop it's another banger 두 번 생각해 흔한 남들처럼 착한 척은 못하니까 착각하지 마 쉽게 웃어주는 건 날 위한 거야 아직은 잘 모르겠지 굳이 원하면 test me 난 불보듯이 뻔해 만나는 걸 원했다면 wait till I do what hit you with that do-do-do-do Oh yeah, oh yeah Hit you with that do-do-do-do Oh yeah, oh yeah What you gon' do when I come through with that What you gon' do when I come through with that 뜨거워 like fire 뜨거워 like fire Blackpink Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah 뜨거워 like fire 뜨거워 like fire Hit you with that do-do-do-do
Thank you very much to the theater for this beautiful dance. we will have bowling during the Special Olympics World Games. Maybe you would see the dancers for your competition. We are in Germany. Germany is a football nation, a soccer nation. We have 2 soccer players here, Vincent Grüneberg and Samet Aya. They will show you some freestyle tricks in football. Watch out. Yay! Thank you very much to Vincent and Samet. Hey, come over here, guys. Come and sit on the sofa with me so we can chat a little bit more. How did you first start playing football or soccer, Samet? Maybe you want to start. My father told me, says Samet. Did your father play? Or yes, Samet says, yeah, he plays and he is a big fan. Vincent, how about you? I was a little boy and somebody gave me a jersey and it just started. It is the world's biggest sport. What do you like best about it? Vincent says, I love training new moves and then they work. I love passing the ball to others and I love scoring goals. Samet, who is your favorite player? Is there someone maybe in soccer who you like very much? No, not really. Vincent, what about you? Yes, Ronaldinho and my coach, Michael Kürten. What has your greatest success been so far? Says Nina. Vincent, my biggest success has been the first victory of the German championship. And in 2015, we were in the World Games in Los Angeles. Those were the highlights of my soccer career. And you're both from Berlin, right? Yes, that's right. The World Games are coming to your hometown. Do you like it? Samet says, it's great. I like it. Vincent, what are you looking forward to in the World Games? Vincent says, I love playing against other nations. I'm looking forward to that. It's like a world championship. We don't play world championships very often in Special Olympics. But here, the whole world is coming and we're playing against and with the whole world. And I really like that, to get to know all the different cultures and to play soccer. Our volunteers come from all over the world and they're here today. You have had a lot of contact with the volunteers. What did they help you with, Samet? They give us drinks and they are there for us. Vincent, what is your experience with the volunteers? Yes, it's the same with me. They help us so much. They help us find a place. They help us find our way around. They get water for us. They write down the results for us. But it also depends on who you work with. If your volunteer is really interested in your sports, we have had volunteers who were very excited. They were happy with us and they were sad with us. We have had really nice experiences with them. Nina says, I'm sure that you will have fun with the volunteers today, this year. Thank you for being here. And we have only seen 2 sports today. We have 26 together. Where will the World Games take place? We can see here our venues. We have 8 venues altogether. Most of the sports will be in the Olympia Park and in the Messe, in the fairground. Now we're talking about Berlin as the venue for the Special Olympics. But Berlin is so much more. We have a little film for you, what you can do and see in Berlin.
We are late, we are bored, we are emotion. We are kids, the part of Berlin, Chancellor's office. We are shoe size 92. We are small footprint. We are smart. We are art. We are stars. We are stars.
So Berlin.
Oh, Berlin. We are colorful. We are more colorful. We are history. We are visions. We are unique. We are one. We are one, Berlin. You have seen Berlin, our sports and our athletes. And now we will see another important person. That's unity. He's important and he says hello. He welcomes you to the famous and most important sport event in the world, Special Olympic World Games, Berlin. Now live and under color. That's our mascot. That's unity. It's the mascot of the Special Olympics. Hi. You are 1.5 months a part of the team and you like it? Yes, it's good. And you are a star. How do you feel being a star? Oh, you like it, I think. The athletes designed you. What means unity, love, to have fun, to be happy, and to be together? Do you want to see all the volunteers from all over the world? Please tell us, where can we meet you during the games? Oh, you look nice today. You are pink. And Which other colors do you have? Blue and green. Aha, that's green. It's pink and it's violet. Okay, I understand that. And there's another mascot here. Welcome to Catinho. Oh, that's our mascot. It's from a famous football club of Berlin. It's from the Hertha BSC. The volunteers are from all over the world. Where do you come from? Ah, you are from Brazil. And how long? Ah, you are for 23 years. You are in Berlin. You live here. That's for a long time. What did you do? Ah, you were a volunteer in the distribution office. Oh, there's a photo. You can see it. You have a red uniform. And now you work with the football team. Oh, that's good. Well, yes, you are looking forward to meet all the people here, the athletes. Oh, I think I will join this disco and have fun. Have a nice day. Bye. Yes. Do you want to have a unity for yourself? We prepared something. You can win this unity. He's so lovely. I like it. The winner of the quiz wins this unity. How do you want to play the quiz now? You can choose. You can see. You can use the Mentimeter. You can see the address over there. It's menti.com. And you can also write down your names. And you can play now. Join us. And perhaps you win the mascot. You can attend the quiz on menti.com. And then you will win. Perhaps you will win. Many people will answer the questions, be the one who wins. Now we start with the first question. How many soccer balls will be used during the games? 2018, 390 footballs. Oh. What do you think? You need a lot of space to transport all these footballs. The right answer is 280. Now the second question. How many kilograms of fruit people eat during the games? 25,000, 57,000 or 70,000 kilograms. You can decide. 25,000, 57,000 or 70,000. Yes, it's 70,000 kilograms. And now we have a third question. How many clothes are in washing machine during the games. And it's important to decide because it's only for the delegations during the games. Yes, and now you have 7,000. Now you have the last question. How old is the oldest volunteer? 88, 93 or 97? How old is the oldest volunteer? 88, 93 or 97? The right answer is 93. Who won the basket? It's Andrea Zech. She has a lot of points, 3,596. She won the basket. It's Unity. You will get Unity. Now we will have a break. We will speak about the program for the volunteers and about working as a volunteer. See you.
Hello and welcome back. The break was a little bit longer. We wanted to prepare some things for you. Welcome back. Now we're back to the second part of volunteers of Special Olympics. We now have the second part of our program, and we will talk about the volunteer program. But before we do this, I'm going to put on a different hat. I'm not only a moderator today. I'm also a poet. And I brought you one of my texts. It is a little bit difficult to translate in English. We will give you a little summary. Nina says, this is about me and sport. And Nina says, I am a member of a gym. Sometimes I don't go to the gym so regularly. And I got an email from the gym, and the gym says, Nina, are you okay? We have not seen you for a long time. What is wrong with you? And Nina said, I wanted to tell them all about my private problems and why I didn't have time to go to the gym. But then I said, I will just go to the gym again. That is easier. I really don't like going to the gym. The gym is next to my office. And that's why I signed up at the gym, because it's next door. I don't have an excuse. And I am not sure, is this really clever? I do something that I don't like because people say it's not good. And, let's face it, there are so many things at the gym that are not very good for me because I always start from scratch and then my body hurts and then everything goes back to zero because I don't go to the gym. You have to go to the gym regularly. I don't go to the gym regularly, and my body does not like going to the gym. I don't have muscles. My body does not like building muscles. At my gym, they have a screen, and they give you very important information about that screen, via that screen. And they say, for example, you can do sports and you can go to the gym, but you also have to eat healthily. You have to drink smoothies, for example. They are very good for you. And Nina says, I don't think I like smoothies very much. This can't be good for me. And they do a lot of courses at my gym. They have things like courses like fat burner, for example. That sounds horrible, doesn't it? I must say, I am not a very adept person for sports. Sports are just not good for my body. And that is a very good excuse. My favorite course is Pilates. Pilates is all about breathing. The most important thing about Pilates is your powerhouse. They say this, don't forget your powerhouse. What is your powerhouse? Your powerhouse is your tummy. You know what? My tummy is not a powerhouse. My tummy is more something like a very soft place. But okay, I remember my powerhouse. That's fine. A lot of people do interesting things during a Pilates course. They have a ball between their legs and do all kinds of acrobatic things. I just concentrate on breathing. And I remember my powerhouse and I breathe. And the coach says, you have to breathe. I go, breathe in and breathe out. So she breathes like she's breathing for everybody in the course. Thank you very much. I can really breathe for myself. I don't like breathing exercises. They are really boring. Now I'm thinking about breathing and not about my powerhouse. And I'm not thinking about my legs. This is not fun. So what do I not like about Pilates? It's not the trainer that I don't like. It's not the other participants. It's the windows. There are windows. People can look through the windows. They can see me and my powerhouse and my smoothie. I do not like that. Oh, the pressure. People are watching me making Pilates. I like best the time after sports, the shower, and the good feeling I did sport. And I can tell my husband, you should also do sports. I'm sorry. I do sports regularly until I get the next email that says, Nina, where are you? Thank you, everybody, for listening to this. Now I go back to being your moderator. We have guests here today. We want to talk about volunteers and inclusion. I have Sven Albrecht here, Jan Holze, and Dr. Nicola Böcker-Giannini. Welcome. I will tell everybody who you are. You are Sven Albrecht. You are the manager of Special Olympic Germany and of the organization of the World Games. Jan Holze, you are the manager of the German Foundation for Volunteer Work. They support volunteers and volunteer organizations in all of Germany. And Dr. Nicola Böcker-Giannini, you are a politician in Berlin and responsible for sports and for the internet. And you're here for the Berlin Senate. Welcome. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Sven, thank you for coming here. And the World Games are about to start. What do we have to do? Sven says, wow, the opening ceremony is very soon. Soon the delegations will come to Berlin. So we have a lot of organization to do. We have to start accreditation very soon. We have to plan the accommodation for the athletes. We have to organize the orchestras for the musics. So 4 years of planning are now coming together. And we're working on the last pieces. Nina says, a lot of volunteers are working here, are watching us today. So, Sven, from your perspective, what is it like for you to have so many volunteers? And Sven says, we need the volunteers for the World Games. Without the volunteers, there would be no World Games. And it is so great to see people with and without disabilities together. So the World Games need the athletes and they also need the volunteers. And the volunteers are also the ambassadors of the event. And I would like to tell them, please tell everybody about the Special Olympics World Games. This would be great for our athletes. Nina says, we have an Instagram filter for all volunteers so they can take pictures and publish them on the internet. Jan Holze, your foundation supports the World Games and the volunteer program. Why do you do that? Jan Holze says, I'm so excited about the preparation and I'm so looking forward to the games. And it is very important for me to show that Germany can do this. Germany can do a big sports event and we need volunteers for this. And this is our task. We support the volunteers to make the Special Olympic World Games a success in Germany. I must also say, Maybe the volunteers can do more work, not only for the Special Olympics, for those 2, 3, or 4 weeks in the year, but also for other events. I would like to say thank you to everyone who is a volunteer, but yeah, maybe you can do more. We will talk later to volunteers who were there the last few years and are coming back this year. Our foundation was founded in 2020, and we have collected a lot of money, and we have given a lot of money to many different projects. So after the World Games, we want to go on with our work. It's not only inclusion for people, but also so that people with disabilities can take responsibility for certain things. And we would like to help them. Ninja says, we have seen the city of Berlin today. What does it mean for Berlin to have the World Games in Berlin and also such a large number of people? Nicola says it is very important for the city. It's the biggest sports event since the Olympic Games 1972 in Munich. So yes, it's very important for Berlin, and we're looking forward to it. We are excited to have so many volunteers who want to help and want to support the World Games. It is very important for us that inclusion is not only important for the World Games, but also after the World Games. We need volunteers also for inclusion, not only in Berlin, also in Germany and in the rest of the world. Ninja says, you started a program, Inclusion 23, it is called. How does this benefit visitors to Berlin and also athletes and volunteers? And Nicola says, we want inclusion after the World Games. One very important thing is we want to talk about inclusion also in our society. We have done many different events around inclusion, and we also give money to projects about inclusion in Berlin. For example, our public transport company has an easily accessible app for people so they can understand public transport in Berlin. Ninja says, what is your hope for the World Games? And Sven says, inclusion is at the center of everything. So what does that mean? We want people to meet. We have host town programs. We have a lot of projects during the World Games so that people meet and get in contact with each other. And they come from many different areas, not only from sports, but also from culture and from medicine and many, many other fields. And every volunteer is an ambassador also after the World Games to meet other people and to get in contact with other people with and without disabilities. And Special Olympics cannot do this alone. We need everybody's help and support also after the World Games. Jan, from your perspective, what do the World Games offer for volunteer work? And Jan says, you need gratitude and appreciation. We need people who volunteer. The spotlight is at the moment on the volunteers of the World Games, and we hope that it motivates people to continue with the volunteer work after the World Games. And that is a great chance for us, for sports everywhere. we don't only want to help people with disabilities during the Special Olympics, but in sports in general. But this has to be made possible. And we have a lot of work to do, and we can learn so much more. Ninja asked, many volunteers are from Berlin, and what does Berlin ask of volunteers to do? And Nicola says, we want to give them the feeling of the World Games, and we would like them to take the topic of inclusion and maybe learn a little bit more about it when they meet the athletes in Berlin. And they can also carry this forward after the World Games. So we hope that they will also be available after the World Games. We have many, many other sports events. So maybe we can have more volunteers for these events too. Thank you very much for coming here, and good luck with the games. We have friends of the games. These are people from sports or actors, for example, very well-known people. They would like to support the World Games, and they are very grateful for you as the volunteers. They have made a little movie for you.
Hallo, ich möchte euch, den vielen, jetzt über 22.000 Volunteers, erstmal danken, dass ihr euch gemeldet habt, euch ganz viel Spaß wünschen während der Spiele, dass ihr alle freundlich begrüßt, sonst hättet ihr euch nicht gemeldet. Aber vor allen Dingen Dankeschön, alles Gute für euch und vielleicht laufen wir uns ja auch mal über den Weg.
Hey Volunteers, ich bin Andreas Mies, Tennisprofi, zweifacher French Open-Sieger im Doppel und Friend of the Games der Special Olympics World Games. Für euren Einsatz möchte ich mich bedanken. Jeder einzelne von euch setzt ein großes Zeichen für Inklusion. Viel Erfolg und vor allem Spaß on the road to Berlin.
Liebe Volunteers, mein Name ist Björn Kroner, ich bin Friend of the Games. Und ich danke euch jetzt schon ganz herzlich für euren tollen Einsatz. Ich wünsche euch ganz tolle Tage, habt eine gute Anreise und viele lachende Gesichter. Davon gehe ich aus. Danke.
Hello to all the Special Olympic volunteers. Thank you for all you do to make the games so special.
Hallo, ich bin Florian Langenscheidt und Friend of the Games. Ich habe viele Bücher über Glück geschrieben. Und ich kann nur sagen, es ist Glück pur, dass ihr alle mitmacht als Volunteers bei den Special Olympics. Denn ohne euch, ohne dieses Engagement, würde das alles nicht funktionieren.
Hallo zusammen, mein Name ist Frank Busemann, ich bin ehemaliger Zehnkämpfer und seit Jahren schon Botschafter der Special Olympics in Deutschland. Im Juni feiern wir das größte Fest, die World Games. Ihr seid dabei, liebe Volunteers, das freut mich ganz besonders. Macht dieses Fest so großartig, wie es das verdient hat. Wir sehen uns, alles Gute.
What's happening, everyone? I'm WWE Superstar and Special Olympics Global Ambassador, Drew McIntyre. And I want to give a shout out to all the workers who are volunteering at the upcoming Special Olympics World Games 2023 in Berlin. I cannot wait to see all of our athletes give it their all in Berlin. So thank you for dedicating your time to make sure all of them are healthy and ready to compete.
Hey Freunde, hier ist Lukas und ich bin ein Friend of the Games der Special Olympics 2023. Ich bin hier, um mich einmal zu bedanken bei euch für euren tollen Support, für eure tolle Arbeit und ich freue mich sehr auf euch kennenzulernen, mit euch eine tolle Zeit zu haben. Ja, wir sehen uns bei den Spielen. Bis dann, euer Lukas.
Gemeinsam unschlagbar. Diversität und Inklusion sind die zwei großen Herausforderungen unserer Gesellschaft. Und ihr als Volunteers habt einen riesengroßen Beitrag, dass der Event überhaupt erst funktioniert. Wir freuen uns, von S. Oliver als Partner der Special Olympics Deutschland ein Teil davon zu sein und statten euch aus und bringen auch 40 Freiwillige vor Ort. Danke, dass es so viele von euch gibt und danke für euren bedingungslosen Einsatz. Gemeinsam sind wir unschlagbar.
Liebe Volunteers, ich grüße euch ganz herzlich und ich freue mich wahnsinnig auf die Special Olympics hier in Berlin. Und das Allerbeste finde ich, dass ihr dabei seid. Freiwillige Helferinnen und Helfer, Menschen, die einfach Bock drauf haben, eine gute Zeit zu haben, für die Sportler eine gute Zeit zu kreieren und ohne euch würde das alles nicht gehen. Und dafür auch von mir ein ganz, ganz großes Dankeschön. Schön, dass ihr da seid. Ich wünsche euch wundervolle Special Olympics, unvergessliche Momente, großen Sport, aber vor allem eins, ganz viel Spaß.
Hallo, hier aus Amerika. Mein Name ist Bettina Hoy. Ich arbeite hier zurzeit als Trainer mit einigen amerikanischen Reitern. Also wie ihr seht, auch im Hintergrund. Ich bin im Reitsport zu Hause, habe über viele Jahre viele Medaillen für Deutschland gewonnen und bin natürlich auch bei den Special Olympics dabei. Ich freue mich riesig auf diese wahnsinnig tolle Veranstaltung und hoffe natürlich auch viele von den freiwilligen Helfern zu treffen, weil ohne euch genau wie auch so eine Veranstaltung gar nicht möglich. Bis dahin.
Hallo liebe Volunteers, ich bin die Nele und ich bin Anna. Und wir zwei werden auch dabei sein bei den Special Olympics World Games. Und wir freuen uns so sehr, dass ihr das Ganze unterstützt. Wir wünschen euch eine ganz, ganz tolle Zeit, Anna. Und genieße es. Und dann freuen wir uns, wenn wir euch vor Ort sehen. Also bis dahin. Tschüss.
Enjoy it and we look forward to seeing you there. Bye.
Unbeatable together. Great messages. Thank you so much to everyone. The next person is not so famous, but also very grateful for your support. Welcome, Saurabh Mishra. He is a manager of the volunteer team. Saurabh. For 3 years, you have been part of this team. What was your motivation? Wow, has it been 3 years? Time goes by so quickly. I heard about the volunteer program and I thought, this is so great. I like bringing people together. And I liked the combination of sports and working with people. And wow, now the World Games. I would not miss the World Games. This is a dream come true. The World Games change the world of sports, and I'm very excited about this. And Nina says, some of your team members have already worked in the national games. What did you learn? And Saurabh says, everything went really well. And everybody was very happy. And it will be nice to see everybody again. And it was like a test, a very small test for the big games. And I would like to thank Mr. Jan Holze and his foundation for their support. They support the volunteer programs. So yeah, for me, this is very fulfilling. I'm very happy with the works, with my work. You asked what I am so proud of. I am proud of every single volunteer because without the volunteers, there would not be any World Games. I am so grateful for the many people that are on board. After the national games, almost every volunteer wanted to stay on. That is so great. So they wanted to come back to the international, to the World Games. We train our volunteers. We give them a lot of information about accessibility. We get a lot of applications. That means people contact us and they say, can I be a volunteer, please? And they come from all over the world. And I am so happy about this. People see our work and they want to be part of it. My team members are almost smiling. I like that. Zorob's team has 10 people, and we are going to have a look at his team. We have a little film. This is Larry. Rico. This is Oliver. And Michelle. It's Rose. Swimming pool. Daniela. And that's Francisca. And Hayden. What a fantastic team. Now, there's so many volunteers for the World Games. How do you feel? The World Games are starting very soon. So many people are coming to Berlin. It's not real. It's wow. I am so happy about every volunteer who's coming to Berlin to support the World Games. And I would like to thank everybody who is watching today. We have a very good basis for our games. In Berlin, we have 7,000 athletes And the competitions are all over the city. You can make new friends, and we will remember all of you. We focus on the athletes and the competitions so that they can do well. So the volunteers do the right thing at the right time. And that means so much to our athletes. All of my team in the organizing committee says, it is so great to have so many volunteers. At the beginning, the people were only names on a piece of paper, and now the people are coming to Berlin. This is so exciting. It will be so great to be a part of this together and to meet everybody in person. I'm very excited about this. You have much more work to do. What do you have to do? We can see here the next steps. So we have a lot of email communication. There are a lot of questions, and we have to answer the questions. We spend a lot of time doing that. And we have to allocate the shifts. That means we have to tell everybody, when are you working? Where are you working? And what job are you doing? And for example, we have volunteers for the opening ceremony, and we have volunteers at the different venues. And maybe people work 2 hours or 6 hours. And they also have free time so they can watch the competitions. And they can also visit Berlin. We also have activities with the volunteers where they do something together. We also train the volunteers. So we will talk with them a lot so they have a good understanding of what to do when the games start. Our volunteers also get tickets for the opening ceremony. And they get a uniform. Maybe I can show for the first time the volunteer uniform for the Special Olympic World Games 2023. This is it. And it says volunteer at the back. So it's a purple t-shirt and it's a hoodie, a jacket, and it says volunteer on the back. So 10 people are responsible for so many volunteers. Do you get to know every one of them? It is possible. We ask volunteers, please come and talk to us. The volunteers are the biggest team of the whole organization. I also asked volunteers, please talk to other volunteers. Make friends. Thank you very much, Saurabh. We are very happy.
We are switching back to German.
It's great to have 2 volunteers with us now. We welcome Kurt and Isabel. They are volunteers for the National Games. Hello. Why are you want to work as a volunteer? I love to do sports. I love sports. And the National Games are in Berlin. So I was sure I would be a volunteer there. I loved it in the first moment. I want to support the volunteers. Kurt, where did you work as a volunteer? Last year I was in I also was at the Special Olympic Games, and I was in Berlin and in Grünau. And I was in the service for the open water swimming. Now we see again a video. What do the talents do?
Wir engagieren uns hier für die Special Olympics, unterstützen in den Spielen als Volontäre.
Das macht sehr viel Spaß in einem Team. Also muss ich auch sagen, eine tolle Leistung, was wir hier so machen.
Die Menschen begegnen mir auch, wir sind ja bei der Getränkeausgabe im Catering-Bereich eingesetzt, sehr, sehr freundlich und aufgeschlossen. Es ist ein großes Miteinander und ein freundliches Miteinander.
Da kommt man ins Gespräch ein bisschen. Die wollen Apfelschale haben, die wollen Wasser haben, die wollen kalte Getränke haben. Also wir haben da sehr viel mit zu tun.
Wir sind beide auch sehr begeistert. Wir sind auch sehr stolz darauf, das zu machen.
Wie wir hier aufgenommen werden, ist echt eine tolle Leistung. Die Leute gehen mit uns vernünftig um. Wir müssen auch so nehmen, wie die sind, und die müssen auch so nehmen, wie wir sind.
Der Sport hat eine sehr verbindende Bedeutung, weil daran sehen wir auch, dass wir alle integriert sein können in der Gesellschaft, egal wie es uns geht, ob wir eine Behinderung haben, ja oder nein. Man kann sehen, dass es geht. Das ist eine wunderbar großartige Leistung, was Sie hier auf die Beine gestellt haben in Berlin. Und ja, wir freuen uns schon auf die Weltspiele nächstes Jahr.
Ja, ich will mit dem Thomas auch noch mal wieder hin. Unbedingt, unbedingt.
We did already hear you talk to each other. You have had so many important moments. I had wonderful experiences with the athletes and with the other volunteers. I could join the sport events, and I had a lot of fun with the volunteers. Why did you engage yourself for the World Games? I loved it to be part of the Summer Games last year, and I wanted to be part of the World Games. What do you want to say to the volunteers? You will have a wonderful time. Be happy to be part of the Special Olympics. Go to the competitions and have fun. You should be open to everybody and love what you do. Well, thank you for visiting us today.
No, I think
we heard
a lot of
important information. What's your opinion? We also use again the Mentimeter. You can go on the website menti.com. There's a code, and then you submit, and please write down your name. You can see also the QR code, or you can use the menti.com website. Yes, what are you looking for the most? We will see it in a minute. Are you looking forward to meet other people? And a lot of volunteers are looking forward to sport, to have fun together, to the people. And yes, to meet friends. They are looking forward to meet athletes. Yes. What do you most looking forward to at the Special Olympics? I see sports and to meet other people. That's nice. Yes. Now we have a special thing for you. We have a live stream for the kickoff. You are looking forward to the World Games, and here's somebody who wrote a song. Yes, here's somebody who wrote a song, and now he's telling you something about yeah.
Der Kurs ist klar, wir sitzen alle in einem Boot. Keiner bleibt draußen in seiner Not. Die Kapitäne, sie steuern ein starkes Schiff. Und die Mannschaft, die hat wieder mal alles im Griff. Ob in Spandau, Mitte oder Prenzlauer Berg, über Berlin hinaus. Wir fühlen uns überall zu Hause. Wir sind eine Riesenfamilie, wachsen unaufhaltsam, werden stark autark, weil sich jeder engagiert. Wir haben Motivation, Akzeptanz, Respekt. Der steht bei uns ganz oben, was wir lernen, erfüllt seinen Zweck. Integration, Arbeit, Sport, Kultur und Bildung. Die ganze Palette, all inclusive, jede Wette. Keine Einsamkeit. Gemeinsamkeit. Der Kurs ist klar, wir sitzen alle in einem Boot. Keiner bleibt draußen in seiner Not. Die Kapitäne, sie steuern ein starkes Schiff. Und die Mannschaft, die hat wieder mal alles im Griff. Was uns verändert auf dieser Reise. Jeder findet sich auf seine Weise. Gemeinsam sind wir stark, wir sprechen viele Sprachen. Trotzdem können wir uns verstehen und das macht Sinn. Er liegt genau darin, Barrieren abzubauen, ohne sich zu hauen. Gemein ist ernst. Wir können profitieren von dem, was andere wissen, können nur gewinnen. Wenn wir uns verlieren, finden wir uns wieder immer am Hafen. Liegt unser Schiff vor Anker und wir können ruhig schlafen. Der Kurs ist klar, wir sitzen alle in einem Boot. Keiner bleibt draußen in seiner Not. Die Kapitäne, sie steuern ein starkes Schiff. Und die Mannschaft, die hat wieder mal alles im Griff. Der Kurs ist klar, wir sitzen alle in einem Boot. Keiner bleibt draußen in seiner Not. Eine Zukunft für alle, das macht Spaß. Das ist unser Ziel, gemeinsam schaffen wir das. Wir sind modern, aufgeschlossen und sozial vernetzt. Wir haben einen mega geilen Song, der uns hoffen lässt. Ja, den schicken wir jetzt einmal um die ganze Welt. Wir wollen mal sehen, wer als erstes unsere Flaschenpost erhält. Ja, wir freuen uns auf euch und seid ihr in Not, dann sendet einfach SOS, wir holen euch ins Boot. Eine Zukunft für alle, nicht nur für einen. Das ist unser Ziel, alles zu teilen. Der Kurs ist klar, wir sitzen alle in einem Boot. Keiner bleibt draußen in seiner Not. Die Kapitäne, sie steuern ein starkes Schiff. Und die Mannschaft, die hat wieder mal alles im Griff. Der Kurs ist klar, wir sitzen alle in einem Boot. Keiner bleibt draußen in seiner Not. alles zu teilen. Wir sitzen alle in einem Boot, keiner bleibt draußen in seiner Not. Die Kapitäne, sie steuern ein starkes Schiff und die Mannschaft, die hat wieder mal alles im Griff. Der Kurs ist klar, wir sitzen alle in einem Boot, keiner bleibt draußen in seiner Not. Eine Zukunft für alle, das macht Spaß, das ist unser Ziel, gemeinsam schaffen wir das. Der Kurs ist klar, wir sitzen alle in einem Boot, keiner bleibt draußen in seiner Not. Die Kapitäne, sie steuern ein starkes Schiff und die Mannschaft, die hat wieder mal alles im Griff. Wir sitzen alle in einem Boot, keiner bleibt draußen in seiner Not. Eine Zukunft für alle, nicht mehr für einen, das ist unser Ziel, alles zu teilen.
A big applause to the group. That was Harry, Colin and band. Do you want to hear more? You can come to the Special Olympics Festival. The band is also there. Thank you. Thank you to all volunteers. Without you, there will no World Games. Thank you for being here for this evening, for involving. You have an opportunity. You can talk to other volunteers. You can ask questions. You can see the link here. Have a nice evening and have a wonderful time at the World Games in Berlin.